So a week ago today, we recently had the Purge, or as you all know, as Black Friday. And Black Friday is, to me, is a day of pure catastrophe, madness, screaming, yelling moms over a phone that's going to be outdated in like a year or two. And I have a personal story about Black Friday. In 2011, some time ago when I was in junior high, a game came out called Halo Reach. And I remember going in with friends and they had it on display with, along with other games. But this one was completely half off, from $60 resulting to $30. So I went in and I received my copy, and a couple minutes just after exiting Walmart at the Anaheim Plaza, a guy approached me, my age, a little older, who was jealous that I had the copy, and he was right behind me, and he acknowledged that I want that game. And I told him no. And and this resulted in a small fight. He tried snatching the game from my hand, and I don't look like the physical type, but I can throw a punch. I punched him and immediately ran away. And it was after that night that I realized that I don't want to come back. Black Friday is just not the day, it's not the most seasonal or appropriate way anyone should spend their holidays. And that's why I think Black Friday is just not really a good time. I believe that Black Friday has caused many injuries and deaths this year, maybe not just this year, but over the years that it's been open. And not only does it cause harm to those who are attending Black Friday, but maybe bystanders as well. You are leaving Thanksgiving dinner, or even a week prior to Thanksgiving, just to wait out line to catch deals for 60 to 50% off, or any other great savings that you might get. And that's reasonable because you want to prepare for the Christmas season, and you don't want to go through the hassle of being a last-minute Christmas buyer. But people don't know that there are alternatives. Maybe you can go on a website for like coupons to help you save money and afford those products that you're going in to buy, such as Cyber Monday. Going off of what Justin said, it's a good way to avoid the panic and the madness and insanity of Black Friday. So I think Cyber Monday is one good alternative. Let me introduce you into the injuries and deaths that have happened this year in 2016. According to Eyewitness News, in South Africa, ER-24 paramedics responded to the scene along with other service that a woman was treated by paramedics after injuring her shoulder while shopping. And this was minutes after she entered the store. There isn't a whole lot of detail given that how exactly her shoulder was injured, but we can assume that maybe she was scratched, pushed, shoved, pulled, or possibly and hopefully not stepped on. And I think that's one of the things that people are not patient. They want to get in and get out, and that's their first, second, and third objective. And another injury that happened is, according to ABC Eyewitness News, 3 Black Friday shoppers were arrested following a brawl at a Kohl's store in Tustin. And police say that these brawls were including 5 people, 3 of which were not given names. All of their names have been they have been censored because they don't want to cause any further brawls or fights. One was hospitalized though, and the other one was checked and they let them go. But this still comes as a reminder of maybe you might not be one to start the fight, but as my past experience goes, I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't fighting, but I was still harmed that day. And now going to deaths. There were 2 deaths this year, and one of which was one of the most ridiculous ways this could go, but this could happen not only on Black Friday, but any other day. 2 people were shot, 1 fatality. One was it was all in the parking lot, and this whole scene caused 5 evidence marks to be marked down in the street. And those are those little like post-it notes where they mark a number about all the evidence from the crime scene. The 1 fatality was stated by the police, said to be unknown as they ran away, and the other one was hospitalized. And this just goes to show that And a family member commented on this on the New York Post. They said that they think that Black Friday is just a day to go out and have fun with my girls. We look forward to this year as a day of just going out and seeing all the great deals that we can buy so we can spend some time having fun. So this is not the right way to spend the holidays, especially if you are trying to save some money for Christmas. You could result in a death. If not on you, it could be on someone else. And another death, according to ABC 13 News, was a road rage incident, and it's because of a parking spot. A Black Friday shopper was enraged that their spot was taken and because of another person. And this is dangerous, like I said, to bystanders and to the company's reputation as well. They said that the person was unknown as well. Many were frightened by the gunshots. I'm sorry, there was a gunshot. Gunshots heard over the large echo. And so this is quite another strong reason why Black Friday should not really be encouraged or advertised as much as it should be, because there are fatalities and there are certain disadvantages to Black Friday. Going into that, my value is family, and this goes into my next topic about why you should really spend Thanksgiving with family more as like going out to buy some things on Black Friday. According to FocusOnTheFamily.com, Thanksgiving is a chance for families to gather together. As cheesy as that sounds, most of you might not like your families. But yeah, like this quote goes, Thanksgiving is a chance for families to get together. You have people who've prepared Thanksgiving probably much longer than people have been waiting outside for Black Friday. And I think that it comes into like, giving them respect, even though occasionally the mom will argue about how she worked so hard on this dinner and no one appreciates what she's done. It's important to be there. As well as another quote from the same website, it's to feast and to enjoy being with one another. Yeah, and it's to feast and enjoy being with one another. As maybe you have distant relatives that might come far to Thanksgiving just to see your beautiful faces, and might have want to catch up in knowing what's going on in your personal life, because sometimes they might not get the chance to, because they're paying more than $5 for a long distance call, so they might just want to come over just to talk and hang out with the family. Going into that, I got a quote from the Washington Post as well, that over 151 million people went shopping to Black Friday this year. So that is 73% went on Black Friday. The whole population, 73% went to Black Friday. And so I just think that family comes into a strong consideration, that you should really spend some time with them and maybe not abandon their families. And my final topic is about Cyber Monday. And for those of you who don't know what Cyber Monday is, it's basically a Black Friday online, hence the term cyber, where you can shop on great deals. You can look at things even prior to the Black Friday weekend. So Cyber Monday is one great way to avoid the catastrophe and insanity of Black Friday. Amazon is said it is on pace to have its best Cyber Monday in history, according to Fortune.com. And this could be great in a ways that you are saving money, according to Fortune, or according to like having great deals. But it is still quite dangerous, because according to NBC, uploaded an article of how to stay safe on Cyber Monday and beyond, because not only Cyber Monday, people could be tracking you from ways away or probably right next to you and you have no idea of knowing. And they say that as many as 122 million Americans were expected to shop on Cyber Monday. And according to a survey from the National Federation. And in that same article, Pam Dingle, who's principal technical architect at Ping Identity, stated in the NBC article that online shoppers shouldn't be deterred from snatching up all of those Cyber Monday deals. You shouldn't feel guilty about going on Cyber Monday, and you shouldn't be so afraid of probably catching some sort of coming into contact or something, or someone who might steal your identity and rob you from your bank accounts or any sorts of personal information within that. So they, Pam Dingle, strongly persuades you to use a unique password and your credit card. Use a unique password and your credit card statement to have something that no one else would know. So, in conclusion, I think that Black Friday should be maybe not going into, not like too much exaggeration, but become a law where you say you shouldn't go Black Friday shopping, but just to be safe and know that there are advantages and disadvantages, and you shouldn't just maybe spend time with your family. Cyber Monday is a great way to shop online, to save some money before Christmas, and that's it.
So Lucy, what did you think?
I think he had a lot of good quotations, and he told us like where he got the information from, and good data which are really credible, and good news, and they're really effective and clear topics. And his structure was good because he has like many points like injuries, death, and families, and Cyber Monday. And the last one was like problem and a solution, and that was good. But one thing I think is, I think he needs more, improve transitions. Like I think it's a little weak, and better eye contact. Because sometimes he look at up or like around and on his nose, but sometimes he look at us. But I think he can improve more, and overall it's good and it's really clear. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like your attention device. I like the subject that you're talking about. You need to preview it a little bit more so we know what the issues are that you're going to be talking about. It got a little confusing because at one point you're talking about the dangers, then you're talking about an alternative using Cyber Monday, and then we're back to the dangers again, so it didn't seem like it was quite sequential in that particular section. You spent a long time on that first section. I think it needs to be condensed a little bit so you can spend more time on the second and the third points in the presentation. That third point gets a little distracted. You get off track talking about the dangers of shopping online on Cyber Monday instead of why it's a good advantage and a solution to some of the problems that you're talking about. I thought your delivery in the first half of the speech was really solid. as the speech stretched on, I think your energy level gets dissipated a little bit, and you're not quite as good at doing the eye contact thing. Like I said, I think if we were judging just by the first 4 or 5 minutes of the speech, you're doing a very solid job, and then it just kind of feels like your energy level drops a little bit. And I think that part of that is because you got bogged down in that first example, and here's something that happened in South Africa, here's something that happened in Tustin, and all of those examples, they need to be introduced earlier, they need to go quicker, and then you need to get to the point a little bit, that there's a danger there to you physically from actually doing Black Friday shopping. There's a danger to your family and your relationships if you do that, and Cyber Monday is the really ideal solution to address those kinds of problems. Keep it a little simpler. Your speech was 12 minutes and 45 seconds, so it's basically almost 30% overtime. All right, thank you.